welcome back to Coffee with Karen. We have a special guest today. We have Sarah with us.
Hello.
And grab your coffee because we're going to get chatting here and spill whatever tea information, whatever you want to call it today, on funny stories, random facts, all that good stuff. But let's just jump right in.
We don't even have coffee.
Oh, yeah. I was actually going to say, do you want a coffee or do you want like a coffee cup with water? Because I've had way too much caffeine today.
Pretend we're drinking coffee.
Yeah. I did this in the last one and I was just like, why did I call it that when I don't have any coffee? But I was like, I'll do it in the next one. Maybe one of these ones we'll drink a coffee in it.
I was going to ask if you wanted Starbucks on my way here.
I actually thought about going to get it when you were like, oh, I won't be here till 2:30. I was like, that gives me time. But then I forgot, so.
It's okay, I dry scooped some pre-workout this morning.
Okay, so no coffee with Karen today, but we'll chat. Do you want to give a little bit of info on you and who you are, your background, all that good stuff?
Yeah. My name is Sarah. I am an online fitness coach. I've been fitness coaching for about 6-ish months now. And I'm beginning some in-person training soon. Yeah, kind of just living life, figuring out what the hell I want to do. Enjoying it.
Awesome. And what got you into fitness?
I kind of just had one summer where I went to Vancouver to visit my sister, and we went to this waterfall and we were taking pictures and stuff. And I go back to look at the photos and I was like, holy fuck, why do I look disgusting? I honestly looked at those photos for hours and cried. And I eventually was just like, hey, well, if I feel like this about myself, I have to do something about it. So I started going to the gym, and when you first started going, you're in the corner with 2 dumbbells and you're really nervous. And it took me probably about a good 4 months to actually go down into the little weight section and actually go on a squat rack. And that was super nerve-wracking. And then I ended up hiring an online personal trainer, and she kind of helped me, figure out how to actually eat properly, how to work out properly, because I feel like I was doing a lot of things wrong at first. And then she kind of just asked me, you're very passionate about this, do you want to actually be an online trainer? And at first I was kind of hesitant about it, because I was I don't know if I'm certified enough to do that. I've only been working out at the time for 6 months. So yeah, I just kind of took her up on the offer and went through school, and it was a long process and definitely a big learning curve for me, because I never went to university or anything, so it was definitely different.
It's hard when you try to learn things after high school.
Yeah.
I was over school.
After your brain has checked out from learning things.
You're oh, we're back. No.
So yeah, no, it was definitely interesting to get back into school and then actually do something that I like doing, and not just working an odd job at a restaurant. And doing that, so it was nice to actually get into something that I felt passionate about and actually enjoyed doing, and being able to help other people do that and find their happiness within themselves is really what drives me.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah, I feel honestly I was the same. I went and did my nutrition course maybe a year after I finished my actual personal training diploma, and I went straight from high school to college.
Oh, okay.
So I never took a break. So it just kind of flowed, and then I took a break, and then I went back to doing the nutrition. I was like, no. I would sit there at night and stare at my computer after work, and I'd be my brain I don't understand what I'm looking at. I don't understand what I'm doing, and it's exhausting.
Yeah, when I first started taking mine, I bundled mine all together because it was a cheaper price if you took more courses at once. So I bundled them all together, and I was what did I do?
Yeah.
What did I get myself into?
Yeah.
So definitely trying to focus on 3 courses, because I think it was 3 courses all in one, and it was oops, maybe I should have done this.
We were just talking about this before we turned the microphones on. I was we should have had our microphones on when we were talking about different brands for clothing, and I feel both of us have lots of different Alpha Elite and the different brands.
I feel I pretty much had everything. Yeah. When I first started working out, I was go hard Gymshark girly. And then
I feel we all were
started wearing Alpha Elite, and now I'm kind of getting sick of Alpha Elite, so I feel I'm starting to wear Navigation, but also kind of trying to get back into Gymshark, because some of their stuff is really good, Some of it's kind of hit or miss with them, though.
Yeah.
But I've been buying a lot of stuff off Marketplace. Well, then you don't have to wait for shipping.
Yeah.
Shipping takes
I used to always do that. I used to sit at hockey games when I was in high school, and I'd scroll through Marketplace, and then I'd find like a Gymshark legging that like I couldn't find online anymore, or like my size or whatever, or the color, and I'd be like, I'm buying this, and I'd just sit there and I'd be like, wow, I've been here for like 20 minutes, and I spent like $200. But Marketplace is great for it because people like buy things and they buy it in the wrong size, and they're just like selling without shipping. And you're like, well,
yeah, and then you don't have to wait 3 weeks to get it because Canada.
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like everybody when like they first start going to the gym or like working out, it's like Gymshark all the way, like ride or die. And then it's like once you get like lifting heavier, you're like alphalete. And then once you get to the point where it's like you're like you have your like split down, like you're not like going into the gym questioning what you're doing. It's just whatever you want. Like I feel like you go through like stages, and I find that I see that a lot. But obviously, like if you become an athlete, then it's a little different. But
I'm glad I never had the Lululemon phase.
I had that phase. Okay, so I have 2 YouTube channels, and this one that this is gonna go on is like my new one. So it's like a small. I have like 500 subscribers or something. But my other one I have like 3,000. But I've had it since I was 16. So the reason I like left it to start this one is because like nothing got views anymore. So I was trying to get like a fresh start, but I kept it just in case. And I have a video where I went through my entire like Lululemon collection, every brand I had, like Gymshark, all that. I went through the collections. I had like over 50 something pairs of Lululemon pants.
Oh my gosh.
And the sad part is, like I had been collecting them since I was like 13. And that was like the one thing, like when I was like 13, I was like, everybody had a Viva and Lulu and stuff like that when I was doing gymnastics. And my mom was like, well, if you want it, you have to work. So I started working as a gymnastics coach, and that's how I got all my pants every paycheck. Like, you know, back in the days when you didn't have responsibilities, all my paychecks went to Lululemon. And I was like, I never bought like any used. And when I sit back and think, I'm like, I could have bought like 3 houses. Like it just blows my mind.
I think I might have 1 pair of Aligns, and like this is like the knockoff of their like BBL top.
Yeah.
And I got this from Amazon for like $15.
I think I have like almost every-ish color of a line. Like I have all the dark ones. I have like 6 pairs.
Okay, black.
Staples.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a lot of pairs, and I don't really have many Lulus anymore. Like I used to have all the Wonder Under, like all the different styles. Yeah. I have like 5 or 6 pairs of Align, like leggings, and I have the joggers. And then all the other Lulus I have are like those, you know, like the old, like, when I was in like grade 10, it was like the gray, like sweatpant looking material, like normal cut ones. I have 2 pairs, like 2 different versions of them. And then I have like a high-waisted version, and it's just because they're good for snowboarding, because they're thick. But like, I don't have that many anymore. Like, it shocked me. Like, I cleared out so many Lulus. But I used to have a video on there still, and it's like 50-something.
I'll have to go watch it.
And I did a try-on. Oh my god, I did a try-on, and I used to keep my door shut in my parents' house like 24/7, so it got really hot in there. And I was drenched in sweat after, and I promised myself, like, never doing try-ons if it's that many clothing items ever again.
Honestly,
like,
that's why I can't go shopping, because like, me in a change room trying to like switch clothes.
No, and I go shopping in like hoodies and sweatpants.
Yeah.
So it's like even if I have a hoodie on and I'm like wearing like I want to try on like a different pair of pants, I don't ever take the hoodie off. So I'm like sitting there, I'm like sweating, like dying, and then I leave the change room and I'm like neon red and hot, and like my hair is like wet, and Tanner's like, what did you do in there?
Especially when you're trying on like tighter clothes too. It's like a struggle to get those on.
Yeah.
I tried on leather pants one time, and like, I swear that was a workout in itself to get those on my body.
Yeah.
And then leather pants are just so hot when you put them on.
Yeah.
So it didn't help.
No. They don't have any breathing. Like,
no, they really
whatsoever. So, I don't know how people wear them. I understand like the looser, like straight leg ones, like, you know, the model look.
Yeah.
Like, I get that because they're not as tight. But the girls that like have like the big butts and they wear like the skin tight, like leg tight ones, I'm like, how? And I'm like, all I can picture when I see people, like, even if the outfit looks good, I just like look at them and I'm just like that's all I can think about, because that's what I feel like it would sound like when you're walking.
I used to have like a jogger pair of the leather ones, and I sound like a garbage bag when I walked. So I threw those out.
Oh my. I have a pair of pleather leggings leggings from Superstore. And they kind of do that. Like if I cross my legs, it kind of like makes a fart sound. And I wore them to the dealership one time, and I was just sitting there, and I crossed my leg, and I'm like, oh my god, because I'm like, I work with all guys.
Oh jeez.
So I was like, oh, that's
Trying
not
to
good.
peel them apart.
Yeah. It was not a good sound. But wow, we just went off on such a random path there. But I was gonna talk about what our favorite leggings were.
Yeah, I definitely would have been a Lululemon girly if it wasn't for the chicken nuggies, because that front seam doesn't agree with me. I swear, I would probably go to try and do any workout, and it would just be straight up there, like a little hot dog.
Yeah, but it's like one of the, like they have their occasional no seam leggings.
I don't think I've ever had a pair.
But they're like the one brand that hasn't fully converted. All the other ones, like
I feel like they are behind the times a little.
But they're Lululemon.
True.
They have made their name and they have made their print on the world.
But
he's not okay.
No, I am a no front seam girly through and through. I cannot do front seams.
Yeah.
And back seams, that's fine, but the front seam has got to go.
Yeah.
It's not my thing.
Understandable. I feel like I have like some pants I don't mind with the front, but that's why I like the navigation ones because there's nothing.
Yeah.
Like front and back, they're just nothing.
I feel like I've just got that thick upper thigh, and no matter what, like it just eats them, and then everything else eats them, and it's just never a good time.
Yeah. I don't know if that from. I feel like I have such a long torso that I have to pull pants up so high that then everything goes up with it. Like I can't just like the girls that have like the small legs, short torsos, that can wear low-rise pants, they have it easy. I'm like, there's other people that just have complications when it comes to putting on pants.
Oh, I just have the worst with the Amplify waistbands. Like those go up to my tits, and I have to like fully fold them like in half.
See, and mine don't go high enough.
I wish mine were like perfect, but no, I have to roll them over, and then it hides the logo, and they're gonna look like, you know, they could be those Arola ones from from Amazon. You'd never know.
See, it's funny because like I have the Arola or whatever it's called ones, and I have to roll the shorts down. Like the leggings are the exact same height and everything as the Amplify. But I'm gonna let him in. Lovely. What were we just saying?
Chicken nuggies.
Oh, we're talking about the front seam still. Oh, I was just telling you about how I have to roll down the knockoff ones from Amazon.
Oh yeah.
Like the shorts, they're so high. Like they go up to like here, so I have to roll them down. Then they cover the whole label, which is kind of good because then you don't know which ones they are.
True. They
But
could be awfully.
yeah, but yeah, the leggings are the exact same. But even like I have like TLF leggings and shorts, and I have to roll them. Like I was wearing them this morning, and they go up so awkwardly high, and then you can't see the label on the back.
Yeah, there's been a few other brands that I want to try. I've just been hesitant because I like what I got going on.
What brands?
I don't know what that one is called. It's like DYNE or something.
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But
Kylie.
every time I see those on TikTok, every girl's butt looks amazing. And that's what I want.
That's like the worst thing though. It's like I always see things, that's why I buy it, and then I buy it and I'm like, I don't look like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it's horrible. It's like when you go on Shein and it's like all the pictures are like these models perfect, and then you go buy it and you're just like, okay, it's like half the fabric's a different fabric, and then like they don't fit the same.
I know one time I bought a top. It was like a little lacy top that had just like little tiny little cups. I bought it for summer because I was like, this will be super cute. And then I put it on, and I swear the cup was this big. Like, I wouldn't have been able to wear it anywhere. And like the little things that went around your arms, because they kind of came off of it to go on the arms. I like couldn't even fit them over my wrists.
Oh yeah, I bought one of those too.
I was like, whose arm is supposed to fit through this? A Barbie doll? Like,
I
sorry.
had this like vision in my mind one time where it's like I wanted to wear like the cute cowboy hats, like not the like holy hay looking ones, but you know like the solid ones. I wanted to get one of those and then wear like middle of the calf or middle of the thigh like floral skirt, and then like a cute little top with boots because I have little cowboy boots. I don't know why I wanted to wear this outfit. Like, I wasn't going anywhere in this country, but it was like in my mind. And so I went on Shein and I was like, I'm gonna buy like a skirt. So I bought 2 different skirts. One of them came with a top and it had those arms. And then really this big. And I was like, I could
like 3 fingers
like
in it.
Yeah, literally. And I'm like, okay. And then Tanner was like, why are you chucking the shirt on the ground? And I'm like my arms are too big for it. Like, I'm like, apparently I need to just like not eat or work out to fit into these clothes. Like, it wasn't good. But
well, if you ever need an excuse to go somewhere country, I'll bring you to a rodeo.
Okay. I went to one sort of rodeo thing here. It was like in Rogers Place. Like
the CFR?
Maybe.
Yeah. Canadian Finals Rodeo? There's like a CCFR and a CFR.
I went to one of them.
There's a college one and then a normal one. I don't know.
I have no idea. It was so many years ago. And it's funny because I always I love dressing like that, and like I love cowboy hats. And even when I went to it, I think I looked so basic. Like, I don't think I even dressed up partially to look like it. But I'm like, I've had opportunities, but it's like I never do it. Even country concerts. I'm like, I want to wear stuff like that, and then I like chicken out and wear like Vans or something.
I don't want to look out of place.
And then I do look out of place because I'm wearing Vans. But I want to go to like BBJ and stuff, like the outdoor ones this summer.
Morgan Wallen's coming.
Everybody's obsessed with him, and I literally I
don't see the hype.
It's grown on me, like the music. I do not think he's an attractive person whatsoever, but the music has grown. But when I was getting I think it was when I got my extensions out, or when I got them tightened the last time before this, the lady, like the girl that does my hair, she was like, oh, like, we went to this, we get to go see him. I don't remember if it was before or after, and she was like freaking out, and I was like, I don't even like him. And she was like, what is wrong with you? And I was just like, I don't know. So I listened to it a little bit longer, like, and I kind of get it, but I kind of just don't like him. I don't know if it's just him or like what I see on social media.
Maybe it's the mullet.
No, I told Tanner she should get a mullet the other day. I don't care about that. The hair doesn't bother me, but I don't know. I just don't see it. See, we were talking about leggings, and now we're on to Morgan Wallen. This is why my brain doesn't work. I don't remember like what train of thought I was on in the first place. But yeah, I don't see the hype with him.
I like the music.
It's growing on.
I wouldn't say I like him. I like the music.
It's funny because like I have listened to Spin You Around so many times. I did not know who sang it. That's the one song I do like. I actually had no idea that it was like him, but I like the song, so I think that's why it grew on me a little bit because I realized who sang it. But
yeah, he has a new song coming out. I don't know when, but I've heard the little like clippets on TikTok, and it sounds good. But that's how it was with that last one he released with You Proof, and it was like all over TikTok, and I feel like it was too hyped up.
See, I can't listen to songs after it's been on TikTok.
Oh my gosh, half of them do not live up to the expectation.
No, and it's annoying. It's funny, because like, love Meghan Trainor. I think she's hilarious. Like, I like seeing like Spy Boy, the baby. And every time the freaking I Made You Look, whatever song comes on, all I think is like the little dance moves. And I'm like, I'll be at the gym and a song will come on my phone, and I'm just like, in my head, I can just see like 80,000 people doing the TikTok dance, and I'm like, oh my god. And like I was doing squats the other day, and I was trying to go heavy, and I played like it was like a heavy metal or like either that or I was playing like an EDM remix. I went through a couple different playlists that day, but I put something on, and I'm like kind of jamming, and I was like, why does this sound familiar? It was a TikTok song, and I was like about to go grab the bar, and I was like, nope, I had to go change it, and I'm like,
absolutely
I can't do this. Yeah, it was a no-go.
I've definitely been into hardcore rave music at the gym. Like I was listening to it this morning, and I was just sitting there like almost headbanging at the gym. I was like, I'm usually listening to like calm like pop music, but I'm in my like rave music era where I'm just going really hard because every time I go to the gym now, all I think is you in the back of my head. You go lift heavier. And you know what I did today? I shoulder pressed 40 pounds. And I was like, think of Karen.
Background, if y'all do not know anything about this, which probably nobody should know anything about it, we went and worked out the other week and she was lifting such like lightweight and I was like, you can go heavier. And then she would go grab heavier and do like 10 reps with it. And I'm like, why have you been using the lightweight the whole time? And we did that like every single exercise. So I'm hoping I'm that really annoying voice in the back of her head forever where
You are. I lift a lot heavier now than I did before, so all thanks to you because all I think of is just you behind me. You can go heavier. I just picture you standing there and being disappointed in me because I'm lifting lightweight.
You know what's funny? I actually went and grabbed, was it 10 pounds, I think? A little tea kettle back there was like, I think it was 10 pounds because my stomach was hurting and I was just like, I had no strength the one day. And I was like, I'm just going to do like a light workout and just follow my same plan, but like just go a little bit like higher reps and stuff. And I like grabbed the 10s instead of like, I think I do 12.5 usually on it because it's like the chest supported rear delt fly.
Oh yeah.
So I can't really like do much on that. And I grabbed the 10 and in my head I literally instantly thought about what I said to you and I was like, I'm my own worst enemy right now. But
I did some T raises this morning.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and I was supersetting those with my 40-pound shoulder press. I was dying at the end of it. I was looking at my watch. I was like, my heart rate was at like 150. And I was like, what am I doing? Who am I turning into? I don't train like this.
I was doing a hip thrust this morning, and I went to the gym. Like I literally had a bagel and like a quarter of my smoothie. Because I don't like to eat right in the morning, so usually I just have a smoothie. But I was so hungry that I was like, well, I need some sort of carb. And I couldn't drink my smoothie because I filled up on the carb. And so I was like, I gotta go do my leg day because we were doing this, and then I gotta go pick Tanner up. And I was like, okay, I won't have time later because he's gonna take the truck to all of his appointments. And I was trying to hip thrust, and I'm like, I put 3 plates on, and I was like, oh my god, I'm like, it's so heavy. I was like, this is sad. I was trying to do a voiceover, so I actually have clips on my camera right now. And I was like talking, and I'm like, we're gonna try 315 and see like how it goes. And I like went and did it. I was like, oh my god. And I was like, that was unexpected for how heavy it was. And I was like, I don't like training in the morning. But I feel like everybody's so different.
I'm definitely more of a morning training person.
I like getting out of the way. Like it feels really nice knowing that like I don't have to go to the gym later. I don't have to stress about it. And like you just feel way better like during the day.
Yeah. Not like too early though.
Yeah.
Like
I went
I went to the gym a few times last week, like at like 7 a.m. Never again am I doing that. I don't even get up at 7 a.m. I don't know why I was at the gym at 7 a.m. Like, I usually go around like 9, 10.
Yeah.
But lately I've been waking up at 9 like every day. I like my sleep. Not a morning person.
Yeah. I get up at like 6 every day, but I'm like really productive in the morning. Charlie. I'm really productive in the morning, and I don't like doing a lot like at night. Like once I get home from getting Tanner, I have one Zoom call, and like that's like me. I tap out. Like I just want to like relax and like calm my mind, or else I can't sleep. Keeps digging under our deck, and it's just like a mud mess out there.
Gosh.
I don't even want to see the yard once summer comes around because it's gonna be like a gong show.
I know mine's probably gonna be back too. Not excited for that.
It's gonna need some TLC.
Having 3 dogs and a tiny backyard.
Charlie, that's enough.
He's like, I want to join in.
Yeah. There's gonna be like whistling sounds in the background of this whole thing.
Someone's gonna be like, where's the tea kettle? Turn that tea kettle off.
Yeah. He'll do it though anywhere. Like I always feel like there's something wrong with him because like he'll be like, I always think he's at the back door, like has to go out really bad. But like come around the corner and he's just like sitting on this chair staring out the window and he's like, and it's like what are you doing?
Mine just paces around the house.
Yeah.
She'll pace and like tap the door and pace and tap the door. And then she'll go out, I'll literally open the door and then she'll sit up the door. Like, are you coming out with me or what? And I'll just open it, she'll run back in. Yeah. So you didn't need to go out.
No. He just follows me around the house. So it's like wherever I go, he like goes there. So it's like if you're in the bathroom, he lays by the door. If you go into like the bedroom, he lays on the floor. If you go into either of our offices, he comes in and lays on the floor. And like it's the worst thing ever when I'm on the phone and he like brings toys in. He's like chop chop chop, and you're like, oh my gosh. But it's nice because he does follow you, so you know where he is.
Yeah, that's like my little chihuahua. He'll follow me everywhere, but I'm always scared I'm gonna step on him Because you don't see him when you're
No.
you're like walking, or like he walks in front of you, you kick him across the floor. He just shoots, and you're like, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your fault.
One of the guys that works for like my family, he has a little like, I don't know if it's a teacup or if it's just a really tiny one. Like I don't think it's actually a teacup Chihuahua, but it's small. And he was going down the stairs, and it was on the step. He broke its leg.
Oh,
He stepped on it, and I was like, oh my. I could never live
I'm
myself.
always so scared of like hurting him, but my dogs have like fully like sat on him and laid on him, and he's fine. He just like sticks his head out and he's like, "Gonna help me?" I'm
He's
okay.
like, I'm here.
I just need help before I suffocate.
Yeah, that's funny. That's what he does like all morning. Like once he hears you, or like if you get up, even to go pee at like 4 o'clock in the morning, he's like, ooh, you're up. And he goes, and he does this until you get out of bed. And I'm like, I'm gonna.
Mine is worse. She will, I don't know how she does it. She'll move her kennel across like the room, and you can just hear the rattling of the kennel in the morning, because she can hear a voice upstairs, and she's like, someone's awake, gotta rattle my kennel. I don't know if she's doing it to get out, but like her kennel will just be like across my living room. I'm like, what the heck did you do? And then all you can hear is her like fiddling around in her kennel all morning.
How many animals do you have?
6.
Why?
I have 3 cats and 3 dogs.
That's a lot.
Well, before me and Parker got together, I already had 2 cats, and then he had a dog. And then when we got together, we rescued our older border collie. And then I really wanted a kitten for some reason, so we got a kitten. And then I really wanted a chihuahua, so then we got a chihuahua, so now we have 6. And he doesn't know how to say no to me, and I don't know how to say no to baby animals, so
Oh boy.
we now have 6.
We're gonna need a farm soon.
But he has capped it out. He told me I cannot have any more.
I feel like 6 is a fair number.
I think it is too. I think we probably should have left it at 3, but that's okay. I love all of them.
Yeah. I had 1, and that's enough.
At least one of the dogs is like a rat, and basically
Like it's smaller than all the
you don't really
cats
have to do
anyways.
much. And then the other dog is old, so he kind of just lays around all day and gets mad at everyone. And the cats do their own thing.
Yeah, cats
So
are really easy.
They are easy, yeah. And like we have like a whole like cat room in the house too, so they mostly just hang out in the cat room. There's that big cat tree and all their meow joanna that they want.
Oh my. Oh. I like cats, but I can't have them.
Yeah.
Like I could be around them, and I've been around them. Like when I was in high school, I was always around cats, and it didn't really bother me. Like I get itchy, and like if they touch my lips will poop.
Yeah.
But my dad, like if I were to have a cat here, like he wouldn't be able to come here.
Oh yeah. No, I have like my eyes get itchy if they touch my face.
Yeah.
And like same with dogs, if the dogs like lick me, I get
Yeah.
like hives sometimes. Really depends. Honestly, depends on the dog.
Yeah, I'm
Like-
super allergic to like short-haired dogs.
Some dogs don't bother me. Some dogs do. Like even my dogs like bother me, and my cats bother me. But I love them too much to give them up.
I'm allergic to all animals and all nature. So like even him, like I'm allergic to. Like I can feel like I have an itch right here.
Yeah.
And I keep itching it, but I'm pretty sure it's a hive. But that's just from him. Like I get random hives. Like sometimes it's fine. Sometimes I randomly get them. But my brother has 2 like pit bull type dogs, and if they even just smack me with their tail, it's just like hives.
Yeah.
Like I can't.
Well, it's probably like the dander is different in short hair than long hair too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm super allergic to the dandruff on animals, so that's why like it's such a bad thing. But I did like all the allergy tests, and they put like little pokes on your arm,
Oh, I hate that.
and it was like all the animals and all the plants and nature and stuff were like little bubbles, and then the dandruff was like this like huge welt on my arm, and I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. Because like growing up, I always had dogs, but it's like I'd always be itchy, it'd always be like my nose would be running, I would feel uncomfortable. But I feel like when they're your animal, you get used to it though too.
Yeah, my dad used to have to like. We had cats in the house, and he was really allergic to cats, and he used to have to wear like. I don't even know what it was. He had to wear like some breathing apparatus
Oh.
just because we had cats. We finally got rid of them though.
That's good.
But now they just live on a farm with way too many cats.
Oh
They have more cats than I do.
Really?
Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, they probably have like at least 7 or 8 cats. Yeah, 2 dogs, horses. They live on a farm. You can have lots of cats.
Yeah, that's true. My parents have no animals now. It's so weird. Thanks for listening to, I guess this is like the actual like first episode since I did an intro last one, but I called it episode 1. So technically second, but technically first at the same time. But if you guys like the podcast, follow along because we're going to do more fun videos. Maybe you'll come back on. We can do more story times.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. We'll tell more embarrassing stories next time.
Juicy stories.
Yeah. So we'll see where that goes and when we can do that. Other than that, that's all we got to say. So see you guys in the next episode, and thanks for tuning in.